Hello, good morning. Welcome to another edition of Capper Comparison Picks. This is a pre-work show. I haven't done this in a while, but as some of you subscribers know, I have to go out of town for work, so I figured rather do it before work than do it from a hotel room, right? So, anyway, today I will be going into, I think these are all main card fights, maybe not, but we're just calling them select fights for UFC Vegas 42. Be sure to check out the videos I've done covering all the prelims. I think one of these might be a prelim too, I'm not sure. Like the order got changed around from when I did my original research, so bear with me in that. But yeah, I'm gonna put this out before I go into work, then I don't have to worry about it tonight, and then I just have to worry about the feature, co-main, and main event when I do go out of town. I can do that either tonight or tomorrow night from the hotel. So, let's get on with this. Be sure to check out the other prelim shows I did yesterday and the Monday. Today's Wednesday, yes. Okay, so, we're going to start out with the featherweight fight between the sniper Shawn Woodson and Collin Anglin. Okay, Shawn Woodson, 8 and only 1 loss as a professional. Collin Anglin, 8 and 2 losses. Okay, Shawn Woodson is a pretty heavy favorite, 3-1 favorite. He opened up at minus 275. He is now a minus 335, meaning money's been dumping in on Shawn Woodson. Okay, Collin Anglin opened up at a plus 220 underdog. Now he's at a plus 275. So the line is widening out. Money's dumping in on Shawn Woodson. Shawn Woodson does have a huge size advantage. He is 5 inches taller, and he's got an 8-inch reach advantage, which Shawn Woodson's a striker. He can use that range to take care of business with Collin Anglin, I would imagine. He fights out of, Shawn Woodson fights out of the Wolves Den Training Center. That's in Missouri. The sniper is coming off a win against Youssef Zalal. Not a bad win. Split decision. He is 4-1 in his last 5. His only loss was to Julian Erosa. Julian Erosa caught him with a Darce choke in round 3. I don't know if Anglin has that submission ability about him. That's probably why the line I don't know if it's warranted, but that's why it's probably so wide. Collin Anglin, though, he's 4-1 in his last 5 too. The thing is, people got a lot of recency bias because his last loss was to Melsik Bagdasaryan, who you know can perform on the feet, and Melsik knocked him out in round 2. But here's a little tidbit many of you might not know. Collin Anglin he fights out of Scorpion Fighting Systems in Michigan. You know, nothing doing about that. Except other people fighting out of there, Michelle Pereira and Josh Parisian, just throwing that out there. But here's a little hot take. Collin Anglin wrestled at Michigan State University, a D1 school, so you know he does have some wrestling ability about him. At plus 275 against a striker in Woodson, I know that Woodson is longer, taller, and he's got the height and reach advantage, but if Collin Anglin uses that wrestling, that'll be a disadvantage. That's more leg he can grab. That's more limb he can wrestle with. You know what I mean? And you know what? You know why he got knocked out by Melsik in round 2? Because he wrestled with him in round 1. So in round 2, he tried to stand up. I don't know what his fight IQ was thinking there. But Collin Anglin does have a path to victory if he uses that Michigan State wrestling. Okay, let's go Spartans. And so let's see what the cappers have to say about this. They're very close in age. Woodson's 29, Anglin's 28. Okay, taking Shawn Woodson, we've got Tiger Bomb. Both Johnny and Jose are taking Woodson. Johnny's saying by decision. Jose is saying by knockout round 1. I know it's too small. I don't know why I'm writing that. But anyway, both of those guys are taking Shawn Woodson. Then we got UFC Celebrities and Classics. That's Vlad, the Bulgarian Cowboy, the best MMA journalist out of Bulgaria, bar none. Dev the Dude and his buddy Cell. Dev thinks Woodson should get a submission. He's saying second round. Cell is saying TKO. Okay, I told him I'd use his picks, and I am. Also, another guy said I'd use his picks. But welcome, Bout Betters. Bout Better, I like Bout Better. He's active in my live stream. That's why, and on my comments, and I said, get your picks out there, and I'll use them. I'm a man of my word. I'm also using Bout Better's picks. All these links to these guys are in the description. They'll be in the description later today. This is a before work video, so I got to keep an eye on that time. Okay, and however, there is one contrarian picker, and he's brand new to the show. I've never used him before. I just subscribed to his channel. He's new as a YouTuber too, because I noticed he's only got, I don't know, maybe slightly less than 100 subscribers, but I like him. His name is Cody, and his channel is Blood Money MMA Bets. You're written big, bud, because you're the contrarian picker taking Collin, Anglin, and Cody. I don't hate that pick because, like I said, he wrestled at Michigan State. I know, and he's coming off that loss to Melsik Bagdasaryan, but he's 4-1 in his last. And at plus 275, you guys saw the T-shirt I got on. Plus money junkie. I am plus money junkie. Oh man, you know what? I'm taking Collin Anglin. Screw it. I don't care. It's just money. It's just a small bet. It's probably I'm gonna do half a unit and throw him in this parlay. But I think he's gonna get it done. I want to say, you know what? Woodson got submitted by Julian Arosa. Juicy J submitted him. Darce choke. Anglin, Scorpion Fighting Systems with Michelle Pajeda. Whew, I know his wrestling is definitely there. His submission and wrestling is different. Like grappling is like a combination of submission wrestling. It's submission wrestling. I don't know if his submissions are there, but I'm gonna hope it is. And I'm gonna take Collin Anglin to get the submission here against the majority of the cappers here and the majority of the world. As in, I said, money's been dumping in on Woodson. He does have that height and reach advantage, but wrestlers in the past have shown height and reach isn't really an advantage. If you're a wrestler, a shorter wrestler going against a taller striker, that's actually a disadvantage because you have more limbs to grasp on. I am a former wrestler. I wrestled in high school and in college. So do I want to wrestle Deron Wynn or do I want to wrestle Shawn Woodson? Deron Wynn's like a compact bowling ball that can wrestle. Shawn Woodson's a tall, lanky guy that has arms and legs I can grasp. With my wrestlers have good grip too, very good grip. So once you get that nice wrist control or ankle pick or any, there's paths to victory for a wrestler against a taller striker. But there's many paths to victory for the taller striker too, because he can keep you at range. He can do that like that tall guy, little kid thing where you push on his forehead and the kid's like trying to reach you, but he can't. You know what I'm saying? So it can work both ways, but I'm going to go with the plus money here, and I'm going to take Collin Anglin. You guys can scream at me in the chat. It's all good. I like it. So, moving on. Next, we've got, this is going to be an interesting fight. Roma Dolidze taking on Kyle Daukaus. Now this, originally, I guess it was supposed to be a middleweight fight at 185 pounds, but they agreed to both jump up to 205. I don't know why, but rumor has it this is now a light heavyweight 205-pound match. So take that for what it is. Roman Dolidze fighting out of is a Georgian that's fighting out of Odessa, Ukraine. It doesn't, facility is not mentioned on the Tapology, so I don't know where he's training out of, but it is in Ukraine. He's coming off a win against Loriana Staropoli. He's 4-1 in his last 5. His one loss was to Trevin Giles by unanimous decision. And Kyle Daukaus, Philly native. Kyle's fighting out of Martinez BJJ in Philadelphia. His brother Chris Daukaus, who is a heavyweight prospect on the rise, moving up the ranks, just plowing through everybody he faces. The Daukaus brothers are not to be messed with. Is going to be cornering Kyle, his brother. Kyle Daukaus is coming off that accidental headbutt draw against Kevin Holland, but you know what? Prior to that, without that headbutt, he was on his way to victory. Everybody saw that, and that's why the recency is there, making the line a lot wider than it should be. Actually, it's tightening up a little bit. Roma Dolidze opened up at plus 200. Now he's at plus 180. Kyle Daukaus opened up at plus 250, 2.5 favorite. Now he's dropped down almost to an even 2, but he's at minus 210. So money's been either coming in on Dolidze or the handicap. The bookies are getting more wise to the possibility of Dolidze coming out as a victor. So he's making them. I don't know why the line's moving. I would imagine it's because the money's moving it. Money's coming in on Dolidze. But Daukaus does have that recency against Kevin Holland, which it should have been rematched, but Kevin Holland, I guess, had an injury or something, so Daukaus is like, whatever, I'm not waiting around, I'll fight Roman Dolidze. Dolidze, I think, was supposed to fight somebody else too, but that fell through, so he's like, whatever, I don't care, I'll fight Kyle Daukaus. So here we go. Taking the favorite in Kyle Daukaus. Bout better. Even though he didn't have a breakdown for this fight, I mentioned it in his comments. I'm like, look, dude. Thankfully, I listened to your summary, where in this summary, he took Kyle Daukaus. He thinks Kyle Daukaus does have a better fight IQ. I agree with him there. Bout better is taking Kyle Daukaus to get it done. The new guy, Cody, from Blood Money. I'm just going to write Blood $. Blood Money is saying submission round 3. I like it, dude. I like the method and round, making that definite plus number. If you prop bet Daukaus submission round 3, big plus money there. I love it. Bulgarian Cowboy, UFC Celebrities and Classics, also siding with Kyle Daukaus, and Tiger Bomb, or did I miss somebody? Dev the dude. Dev is taking Kyle Daukaus too. Dev and Cell, I just didn't write it down, but I know Dev and Cell are both. I listened to that this morning. I listened to their show. I'm an early riser, man. I wake up and I grind all the time. Dev and Cell, Dev the dude, links in the description. Dev the dude 1, actually, and his buddy Cell are both on Daukaus, and also Tiger Bomb. However, Tiger Bomb split. Johnny actually has a fever. He's so sick, and Jose was not on the show, but he did transport his picks over to Johnny. Jose is the one taking Daukaus, and he's saying by submission round 2, whereas in Johnny, Tiger Bomb. If you voice check this, Tiger Bomb MMA, it always comes up Tiger Balm, B-A-L-M, and it's a pain in the butt. When I'm driving, I'm trying to search YouTube, Tiger Bomb MMA. Tiger Balm? Tiger Balm? No, I said Tiger Bomb. Still, Tiger Bomb. Anyway, Tiger Bomb, Johnny. is taking Roma Dolidze. He's the only contrarian picker taking Dolidze, making it not a full cap consensus. I'm here on the side with Kyle Daukaus. I'm biased because I'm from Philly. I spent 5 years of my life living in Philadelphia. Perhaps some of the best 5 years of my life. I love Philadelphia, great city. And I like the Daukaus brothers. I like how he looked against Kevin Holland. I had him against Kevin Holland. Actually, I had Kevin Holland. Thankfully, that ended up as a draw. That's right. I remember I was going against Daukaus, but watching that fight, I regretted it. As soon as they had the first ring of the bell, I regretted it right away. I should have took Daukaus, and now I'm not going to mess that up again. I'm taking Daukaus here. I think he should look at submission. I don't know. It looks like Daukaus might be able to slide in and get that submission victory. So I'm going to take Daukaus by submission. I know Dolidze does gas out. Watch his past fights. You can see come the later rounds, he's super ruggedly tired. Daukaus, I think he's got the better gas tank, the better fight IQ, better ground game. Dolidze's only path to victory is to keep it standing, but Daukaus can strike too, so it'll be an interesting fight. I'm going to lean with Daukaus. And prop it out, make it a plus money, take him by sub. Okay, finally, we're moving to Yadong Song versus Julio Arce. Yadong Song, the Kung Fu Monkey, coming in with a record of 17-5-1 as a slight favorite, minus 133. Line has tightened. Julio Arce 17-4 at a plus 113. Opened up at plus 135. Yadong Song opened up at minus 160. Like I said, it's tightened now. Song's at minus 133. Arce at plus 113. So let's see what these cappers have to say about this, because I'm running it short on time. I got to get to work. So here we go. Yadong Song fighting a Team Alpha Male. He's coming off a win, a nice win against Casey Kenny, where he got the split decision. And he's 3-1-1 in his last 5. His loss is to Kyler Phillips with the hair. I like Kyler Phillips. And his draw was to Cody Stamann. Not bad. Julio Arce is coming off a win against Andre Ewell. He fights out of Tiger Schulman in Elmwood Park, New Jersey. Jersey boy, local. Shane Burgos also comes out of Tiger Schulman. And Shane Burgos coming off that nice win against Billy Q last week. Anyway, Julio Arce has a 3-inch reach advantage. Like I said, he's coming off a win against Andre Ewell. He knocked him out in round 2. He is 3-2 in his last 5. Ages, Song 23. Reverse that for Arce 32. That does come into play here, as there's a big discrepancy in age. Okay, let's get with these so I can get to work. Yadong Song has a 1-inch height advantage, but Arce has those long gangly arms. He's at 3 inches of reach advantage. Not much though. Okay, we've got Cody Blood Money taking Song by decision. Then we've got Dev the Dude by decision. And you know what? Both Dev and Cell are by decision. Shit. Okay. Dev and Cell both saying by decision. Welcome Bout Betters. Bout Betters actually putting this in a parlay. And he likes Song by decision. He's parlaying that with, I don't know, Felicia Spencer or something weird. Then we've got UFC Celebrities and Classics. Vlad, also by decision. I'm seeing a pattern here, guys. See what I'm saying? Finally, we got Tiger Bomb. And again, in disagreement, probably because Jose wasn't there. But Jose is taking Song by decision. Johnny, he does have a fever, so he might be not in his straight head, but Tiger Bomb. Johnny taking Julio Arce, which isn't a bad pick by decision. But here I'm going to have to side with Yadong Song. I'm going to go with the Kung Fu Monkey to get this done. He's got the age advantage. And I just think he's a better all-around, well-rounded. Should be able to get it done against Tiger Schulman's Julio Arce. So I'm going to take that. And I'm going to take him. Look, decision. I got to go decision. Go with the Cappers, right? So there you have it. To recap, time check. And it is, let's see, very close. I'm cutting this short because I have to get to work. But to recap, I've got Colin Anglin for the huge upset, using his Michigan State wrestling to get a submission victory over Shawn Woodson. Crazy, I know. But hey, plus money. And then I'm taking Kyle Daukaus, Chris's younger brother, Kyle Daukaus, to get the submission over Roma Dolidze. Roma Dolidze's gas tank is suspect. And on the ground, Kyle Daukaus is got better BJJ for sure. Philadelphia BJJ's top notch. It's like Brazil. And finally, I've got Yadong Song edging out a close decision. Julio Arce may win a round, but I think the Song will. That's the toughest pick on the card for me. I'm not the entire card, but on the show is that Yadong Song. But I'm going to take him to win. So there you have it. Gather the info, place those bets, cash those tickets. I appreciate you watching. Give me that thumbs up. The links will be in the description a little bit later. Be sure to tune in for next show when I cover the feature fight, the co-main event, and the main event. Thanks for watching. Good luck on your bets, and I'll see you next episode.